Hello folks and welcome back to Blueprints. Our last time, we managed to get the trophy for filling out the whole house. Which is pretty damn good, I think, considering I hadn't played it for 3 weeks. Right, let's go ahead and go boom, and do this. Sleeping mask, gems and keys. Sure, hurrah. Come on, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, good. Right. Now. Outer door. What are we gonna get here? Hovel school... Schoolhouse again. We're gonna keep trying. We got so far last time. Oh, lever, okay. Oh, lever. We have a lever, okay. I thought I was making a mistake coming in here. No, we have a lever. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. We got the lever. Foremost in my mind is getting that damn power hammer down as the foundation. But we have the lever. Good. Let's crack this door first. Immediate library. Immediate library. Because there was a thing I was mentioning last episode about the thing I discovered potentially with regards to the new clue. Is that we... what was it? That one. Here. The dead end major key. See all the signs. X to Y to A to B to C. Red, green, violet, blue, page... Okay, so we have the numbers. If dead end... If I just go back here. So, X, Y, A, B, C. Dead end is C. We have 6 locations. Royal Street, Angel Tower, Aries Crossing, Tanner Fork, Oris Train Hall, and Dead End. And that's the numbers. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Those are the numbers we got. So if I put those numbers into that situation there... There's my pencil... Okay, so if that in the area in the route where we got them, that's 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. So when you input that into that, assume the page count starts on title pages. Yeah, so the metro thing over there. So we know the red book is a red prince. We know that the violet book is a new clue. You know, the blue book is fixed stars. We don't know what the green book is, but we have a vague idea of what it is. The green is uncle, lunar. What's it called? It's lunar something or other. Where is it? Somewhere else in the book. Is it? It's lunar. Lunar renamed. We'll get that eventually, but. So we plug that into this. So we want A is 10. So it's red prince. Page 10. Word X is 8. Then green is C, which is 13. Word A, which is 10. Violet, which is B, which is 1. And word Y, which is 7. And then blue page Z, which is 3. And word X, which is 8. So AX 10, 8. CA, which is 13, 10. BY, 1, 7. And ZX, 3, 8. Okay, so the new... So this is new clue. And then fixed stars. Okay, so it's 4 words, looks like. So a new clue, page 1. That's on the title page. Starts on the title page. Assume page count starts on title pages. B was the one, right? So title page. It's a hard go. Title page is this page here. So a new clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sundial. Okay. We know there's a we know that there's the fixed stars is in the fixed stars is in the observatory. We get that very often. And the red prince is in one of the bedrooms. Bedrooms. It's in the nursery. Red prince is over there. Okay, so looking for the nursery and the observatory. Bookshop, we don't need the bookshop. Classroom 1. Closed exhibit. It's an early closed exhibit. I'm actually going to grab you, though, because there's a potential for us, A, to get the... Ooh, no actual thing. But there's a potential for us to get behind you today. See, if I go, where's my list of to-do things? Aquarium, arrow pointing to file cabinet. That was me. Sanctum key and sanctum, yes. Walls and foundation. Library with magnifying glass did that too. Reservoir boat doors did that through. Throne room, we haven't gotten that yet. Sector power post and get behind the closed exhibit. Right, okay, good. Embuggerances. This gives me a key. I've got keys, and I'm just going to do this anyway because it gives us two things. Hopefully, we got a silver key, and we got a gem. Ladyship spare room. Well, if worst comes to the worst, we can go into foundation. Can we? No, because you can't get across the river right now. Bollocks. We can't get across the river right now, so we can't get to foundation from... Oh, Nook classroom. We can draw new floor plans, one for every drafting room in the house. That helps. Okay, so I've got my list of classes, don't I? We need power, safes. Classrooms, yeah. So yeah, that's fine. We've gone up all the way to 7. Okay. So we need to redraw several times because we need to be able to go up as well. Courtyard will do it. I want to get behind the closed exhibit. Okay, there's a chest there. Den. Hallway. Observatory, classroom, observatory. That gives us fixed stars, okay. The fixed stars is here, so it's what, page 3, word 8. This is page 1. Page 2. Page 1? Page 2, page 3, word 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Base. Something, something. Sundial base. Okay, cool, thank you. Big gem, key. Arrow. 2 chests in the main hall. 4 door chests, 4 door rooms. Very, very fun room today. My god. So an extra key, an extra 6 gems. Movement. I'll take that, thank you very much. Ouch. But it's done. That hurt, but it's done. We also opened up the bottom room, sure. Much good may that do me. Right, okay. A dove cut, we can rotate them. Great hole works, I've got keys for the great hole. I can classroom down there. Which gives me a bunch of extra drawing. Okay, I'm going to do classroom, I'll tell you why. Because it lets me draw. I can re-roll a bunch of times now. Archives, hallway. Right, we're now behind the exhibition hall. Reveal the tripwire. Lower the barrier. Reveal tripwire. Okay, so hang on, so... If I can get this over here, it'll be the best. Let's see if we can do this, see if we can do this. We can't. Damn you. Because the way to do this is that for this hallway... I can't run all the way back there that fast. That ain't happening. So, key, shovel. Get another key. Get a salt shaker as well, why not? Okay. Pointless. I mean, this is not going to work, but there's no way we can do this in 10 seconds. But we'll see what we can do. I stopped. That's definitely going to be closed off now, but anyway, we're going to figure out what's going to happen at this point. Okay, so there's no way to really do this, is there? Yeah. You have to be able to do this in 10 seconds. You have to be able to run around it. We learned something today. I'm not happy, but we learned that you have to be able to run around it today. Keycard, possibly? Lockpicks. That's not quite keycard, but it's something that's getting there. Okay, good. Right. Now we're really screwed for movement. Now that we're properly screwed for movement, let's see how many... Can we just luck out and get as many, like, back-to-back... Can we get back-to-back classrooms? And because hopefully every classroom has an apple in it and we can keep going that way. We have here, the statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems are in the white box. So this is true. That is true. This is false. If that is true... Yeah, this can never contain the gems. This one can never contain the gems. Because if it contains the gems, this is false. And if this is false, it means the ones with the true statement contains the gems, which means that the gems can't be in here. Three gems? Thank you. Lockpick kits. Cloister, because you have three. It's... We have more gems than we have... We have more gems than we have keys. Although they would have gone for the great room. Turnip? Nope. Please, just give me, like, 8 classrooms back to back. That's all I want, 8 classrooms back to back. Because I can do... This is the chemistry room. Observatory, just because it's pointing me in the right direction and it gets me a bunch of extra stuff here. Extra movement, extra gems, extra good apples as well. We did you already, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. West Wing Hall. So it gives me spreading direction. Classroom dead ends me though, so it has to be a great hole. Patio freezer freezes my accounts. I mean, it kind of ends my run, but gives me a bunch of gems for tomorrow. Each bedroom in my house. I've got a spare room. That's it. So there's just a couple of keys. This dead ends me. This dead ends me. I get a couple of keys there. It'll be one for the servants' quarters and one for the spare bedroom. Ladyship spare room, sorry. Right. There are 12 major keys. There was something about the green room, the green message in Hartley's room is a lie. There's less than 12 major keys, I think. Oh, okay, that's the correct one. Lovely. That's the correct one, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Classroom, that leads on. Okay. So, we're gonna... Ballroom pushes onwards. Music room takes me over that way. Guest bedroom gives me extra movement. I do need movement right now. I do require movement. So the commissary is a potential place for... It's a good place that we can move on from there, but we can't get a classroom there. Classroom here dead ends me. Hallway. So we're on this is classroom 4. Rotunda, archives. We'll do Rotunda, because it's expensive, but it basically takes me all directions. I'll get back to you. Attic. Trophy room is a profit and turns me on that one. Turns me around that way. So, in fact, if I can do that way, it's even better. We'll do that. It costs me a bunch of gems, but I can get even more gems out of it. We reach rank 8. So we can get the Queen. No. We can reroll corner rooms. Actually very tempting. Today, specifically, that's actually very tempting. There's the rook. Right, let's get all the gems. Yeah, so we got the Full House Trophy, the Inheritance Trophy, the Trophy of Invention, and the Number 8 Trophy. Excuse me. A classroom there. Or gift. We can use the rotunda to get to that room, so classroom is fine. Grade 5. This is the art class. Which is dealing with the... Yeah, it deals with the puzzle of two things that have a similar name. So I can just redraw 4 here. Classroom. Grade 5. Grade 6 was the history test. Foyer. Clock tower. One key for every tomorrow room we've drafted today. We have 4 tomorrow rooms so far. But no, we have a lot of draw. I want to keep doing draw. Come on. Give me the damn classroom. I can't afford anything in the showroom today anyway. Conference room, bedroom, foyer, studies. Really? There's no classroom over here? Look. We'll do wine cellar for the gems. We'll go back to the rotunda and go from there. Okay. So back to the rotunda. And rotate the rotunda. We have access to the 2 rooms you haven't got at the moment. But that one and that one, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Classroom. Face it the other way. Perfect. Grade 7 was the algebra test, which did that one. That was very helpful. Veranda, great chance of finding green rooms. The pool. I'll use the pool because it splits to 2, so we get more stuff out of this place. Classroom 8. Huzzah! Grade 8. Where's grade 8? Eragon. Learn Eragon. Foreign language class. Aljor, Ulgo, Nevdo. Some puzzle, sure. Let's get the apple first of all. Okay, Eragon prefix pairings. Let me just do the usual screen caps. Prefix aj first, ma small, of toward, nev new start of, l I me, suffix ja last, am large, vo away, ven. Oh, they're flipped. Aj, ja, ma, am, of, vo, nev, ven, el, le. When paired with a verb, can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul, lu. Is there me, el? Okay. Eragon. Eraja. Okay. Eragon vocabulary. Lore, word. Hue, house. Tray, tree. Yate, gate. Loon, water. Dao, day. Nigh, night. Array, future. Earlier Eragon did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are almost comprised of entirely loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. How would you get through the language not learning any verbs? Okay, let's see what the test is. Translate the following phrases. Hello, can you teach me a new word? The large house is toward the east. I will swim at dawn. I won't read at night. The branches of the tree are old. The trunk of the tree is small. Tree. Ma? No, trunk. Trunk. Oh, we'll figure this out. Okay, so Aljor Ulteach Nevlor. 4 out of 6. Aljor, Ajlor, first word. Ajlor, that could well be hello. Ajlor. Ajlor, okay, hello is Ajlor. Ulteach, Ul is will teach, looks like. Nevlor. Hello, will teach new word. Large house is toward the east. Large house is Huam. Yep. Of et. Of is toward, sure, but east we don't know what east is yet. Actually, I'm actually going to go for a whole new page here. So, Ajlor is hello. I'm happy to say that. His first word is hello. I'll teach Nevlor, sure. Hiwam of et. If et is east, that's fine. El swim Nevdao. El swim. I will swim. Nev. Start of the day. Again, could be true. Riedel. Nigh. I won't read it night. Yes, okay, so me or won't. So Riedel. Riedel means I won't read. Nigh. Can you have a word without a suffix, I wonder? Don't know. Trey branch ven. Trey matrunk. You should remember the Russian terms for these. Possibly trunk and branch are... Those are probably all correct. Those might all be correct in the words. He's missed the nouns for branch and trunk. She did, sorry. See, Uvlor, Ulteach Nevlor, him of it, El swim Ajdao. I think that's wrong. Okay, so we know that El swim Ajdao is wrong. Because it's because Nevda makes sense at the start of the day. El swim at dawn, El swim at the start of the day. Yep. So I think Ajdao is wrong, and then Lerid is Riedel. Or Riedley. So I'm very certain. So Trey Ven and Manev Trey. Manev Trey. Don't know. Trey Ven feels weird. Extra weird. Gem. No, okay, that is correct. So, 5 out of 6. Ajlor Nevlor is incorrect. Because you're missing the verb teach. Ajor Ulteach Nevlor. That's incorrect. Hewam Ovet, so that's correct. Helswim Nevdao is correct. Riedel Ven Trey Ven, acceptable. So, Trey Ven and Ven Trey Ven is acceptable because the word order probably doesn't make that much of a difference. Ven Trey Ven. Okay. And Manev Trey. Trey Ven Manev Trey. Okay, not sure. So for Manev Trey is the correct answer there. The trunk of the tree is small. Ma Nev Trey and Trey Ven. So old end of the tree. Branch. Old end of the tree. Yep. Old end of the tree. Manev Trey. Small start of the tree. Actually, because tre ven ven, so tre ven, branch of the tree, the end of the tree, the branches, ven is old. So this should have had acceptable stuff as well, because manev tre is ma old, small, sorry, small. So this one, manev tre, is essentially the same sentence structure as tre ven ven. Ven tre ven, sorry. Nev tre is trunk and tre ven is branch. Interesting. Lockpick kit? No, fine. Our last key in Potentia. If we go silver key, however, passageway, gift shop. Passageway gives us access to both those rooms there. Although we don't need that, do we? I was being foolish. I don't actually need these. Because that one can be accessed from the pool in the rotunda. The Chamber of Mirrors is annoying. Because I can't get around to the back side of it. Actually, I can from the weight room. Ooh, interesting. Okay, no. Okay, I will take Chamber of Mirrors. Right, okay, so we go like ground. So the pool, a cloister, another cloister. Damn. Aquarium is fine. We don't need a cloister here. Aquarium works just fine for me, at least for this purpose. I apparently picked up a shovel. When did I pick up a shovel? Don't recall that at all. That opens that one. A lot of back and forth movement here. This is the back of the rotunda is fine. Okay. So that gives us, so yeah, so we need to get into the back end of this place. We get into the back end and we can do some really good work, I think. So back into the rotunda, rotate the rotunda so that it's sticking these two, I think. Especially because if you manage to get access to right, that's that one over there. Actually, we don't even need to access those rooms anymore. That's all dead end at this point. So we'll keep this. We'll go to hallway. Go back to the weight room then. We've got plenty of movement at the moment. Back to the weight room. I don't want to have to waste a key or anything, so it's fine. We could go into these rooms, but we haven't got the keys for it at the moment, so there's no real reason to do that. Back to the weight room. Up here. Another rotunda. It's messy as all hell, but I'll take a rotunda to be able to get to that side of the... Like, I don't need anything to spin this room at all, but there we go. This... This one here. Next, well, hang on, am I an idiot? I'm an idiot, right? Yes, I am. Okay. I was like, hang on, what's that? Oh. Okay, so I need to lower the ones outside. Let me pull this down. Right, these are down at the moment. Okay. If they're down... At the moment is this... Okay. Okay, right. I need to find another way into the middle, into the central room. Which I think is this one? The central room's closed off, so... Yeah, that makes no sense. That's all. This is all closed. So... Okay. Let's see what this does for us. What does this do for us now? Another observatory. Sure. I like observatories. That's closed off. This is available. The key. So I need to turn... Okay, I need to lower those ones somehow. These two over here. Like that opens one of them. Okay, hang on, so that's... And they try flipping this one real fast. Right, what's this one do? That does that one, so that gives us access to that one over there. We go over there and over there. Right. So I need to get around to the back of it again. I think that's given us access to the top floor completely now. We can go up there, we can go in here. Another boudoir. No, alright. I'm alright. Some coins. Fine. You got a lot of movement out of this. We expended it moving around over and over again, but we got the movement out of it. So what's the situation now? Maybe you can go like commissary, that's kind of dead-endish. Hallway, so can you get the aquarium? Okay, so we have to go a long way around again. Fine. We might as well, if we're here, we might as well go into the commissary, right? Yeah, okay, so we have learnt okay, so tripwires are that. Okay, so we know what we need to do there. It's annoying, but we know what we need to do. Storm quest room, storm? Well, we might as well, right? Extra movement. You know what? We have a way potentially to get into the antechamber, so adding to our allowance isn't a bad idea. Our allowance is currently, what, 35? We can get it to 37? Right. So, what is it going to do? Cloisters, classroom, observatory, west wing. We could rotunda it, frankly. No, we can't. Never mind. So, cloister, classroom, so forth. Observatory, west wing, great hall, classroom, hallway, push on that way. Passageway, yes, because that gives us access to the more allowance. Cool. Allowance is currently 37. Security, that's perfect because that gives us access to the rest of the rooms. Keypad is annoying. Have I missed anything in the building? Hall pass, paper crown. There's a trunk as well. Laundry room. Laundry room. We have access to archives, however. And if you pick laundry room, that is the end of the day. I think, because we can't get through security. Not entirely true, because there's a chance we can find a keypad, a key card somewhere. So, laundry room it is. Now, is there something to dig? Yes, there is. File cabinet key. File cabinet is going to be archives again, which isn't in the current room, the current building. We could turn coins to spend 10 coins and get a bunch of keys. I mean, it is not a bad idea at the moment to do that necessarily. We haven't got the power to do that. You know what? There we go. I'll have a bunch of keys. Maybe we get locker room or something. That or something is basically heavily dependent on us finding. Is going back to that singular. Where was it? Damn. Courtyard. I think it was in the corridor. So hallway, so passageway, hallway, classroom, west wing hall. Okay. Great hall here. Then going back south, observatory, classroom, cloister. Funeral parlor, den, courtyard. Courtyard. trunk there. Bunch of keys. I think we had... Did we have the thing that adds 2 chests? Did we do? Yeah. Although we already opened them. Damn. Blasted all. I think that's that. I think that's that. That's closed off. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to work, but hey. Hang on. Your word. Lore word, your name. Major. It's not major, it's major. Major, ma is... scroll. Where was it? I haven't sorted it yet, it's still in the screenshots folder. Ma is... small name. It's dead end major key. Or major small name key. Major. Suspect is minor. Suspect is major. It is minor. Suspect is minor. Suspect is major. The suspect is a key. The suspect is major. The suspect is small name. There's a suspect list, wasn't there? Suspect list. Corner cases. Dead cases. Suspect list. Suspect list. Rose Bally, age 50. Richard Scott, age 12. Frond Mayford, age 32. Sandra Dunn, age 14. Bo Lee, age 16. Charles Driscoll, age 12. So the minors are Richard, Sandra, Bo, and Charles. And the smallest one is Bo Lee. Small name, Bo Lee. Suspect is a key. A key. A key. I think we're dead. I think we're dead in the water, right? I'm not explaining the file cabinet. The archives isn't around, but if what happened with the patio is happening is true next time, we don't need the key will be on top of a table rather than need to be dug out again. So we don't need the shovel a second time. If the same is true as what it was for the patio. Classroom. 8 classrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 classrooms. So we got all the classrooms. That's dead end. That's dead end. Foundations, nothing else we can do in there, I don't think. I think that's it for today. Feels weird. We got a lot of movement left over, and some stuff we could use, but nothing for really something. A sundial base. Sundial. Hang on. We saw a sundial in the orchard. Something sundial base. Something sundial base. So that something requires... requires the Red Prince. And... a lunar... whatever the anagram of that is. So that's the sundial. That's the sundial. Okay. So something's on the sundial base. Okay, so we need probably at least one more book. Probably the Red Prince. So we're looking for nursery. Lunar something. What other books do we know of? There's the damaged book in the precipice. There's a damaged book in the precipice. There's the broken realms and room. Where is it? Hang on. Crap. How's the demo? It was Lunar Realms and Rune? Is that anagram to itself? It might do. Admin key. Sorry, I just flipped through my list of admin keys. A key. Admin key. Bo Lee B. Lee B. Right, Lee B is also an admin key. Lee B. User database. So yeah, so this one of the delisted ones. Network settings. That's fine. Admin logs. Last cables have been finally laid to dry. That's fine, yep. New name for the network. Blackbridge Network. Regular maintenance report. Lee B. 3 new admin keys have been added to the Lee B, Prov C, and Hound New. Admin view access is restricted to the following keys: Lee B, Prov C, and Hound New. Lee, we are planning something later for this year, and we need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Is there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Hang on, is that... Okay, so it's counting forward in time. Pretty taken care of. We're now bypassing archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Good, no one else in the state knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but how new has a plan to take care of her? It must be done. It must be done. Just see to it that the body's not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all in the safe house in Reddington for 4 days. Then once the inquiry is over, we'll proceed with our plans for the museum. Wait. Wait, what? Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out on the old schoolhouse for the past month waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? Don't see why not. In negotiations for transportation to the final stations, if all goes well, we'll have air passes to Nuan secured for that date. I think Moore's planning to schedule maintenance soon. We should likely wrap things up around here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall into some scrutiny in the future. Prof seen how you can delisted from your database. Okay, so this is before everything else happens. Hang on, so if I go back to my list of... What am I looking for? I'm looking for something here. What am I looking for? Oh, hang on. Okay, hang on. I've got the Red Prince book. I picked the whole thing. So Red Prince is... I screenshot the whole damn thing. Page 10. So this is page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10. Page 10, word 8. And do you know which book And do you know which book the prince always... Always? Prince. Yeah. And do you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prince? Page 10. Hang on. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Prince? Page A, word X. Word X. X is 8. And do you know which book the prince always had? And do you know... 1, 2, 3, 4. Which book the prince... 8. Prince? Prince something Sundial base? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at every page for page 8. What's the 8th word in every page? There was a red prince who sat on... On, it's page 3. That's page 2, sorry. Page 4, the prince had a love for all things. Page 6, he could not stand the sight of a. Page 8, and he never looked up for fear of... And do you know which book the prince always had? Prince. The story he had read in the bath. It was the story of a boy who also... Who? And as you, my reader, might already assume story about you if it needs two. So, this feels weird. And I've got screenshots of all of this stuff. I have more stuff from the book. Hang on. I know you're looking at just this, but I'm looking at the stuff from the book. So, Tender Cipher is the Red Prince. Lunar renamed Realm and Rune. Okay, Realm and Rune. So, do you have a copy? Did I copy Realm and Rune somewhere here? I think I did. Red Prince. This is the fixed stars. This is the Red Prince. Where's Realm and Rune? I know I took pictures of Realm and Rune. Where are they? Realm and Rune. I'm assuming so. This is probably page 2. So Realm and Rune need page 13, word 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is page 13, word 10. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The Scorched. Prince Scorched Sundial Base. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The Scorched. Well, Scorched. So Prince Scorched Sundial Base. I mean, I'll put down Prince, but that feels weird. Scorched Sundial Base. So Major, yes. Suspect list stars Bo Lee. How New doesn't count anything, and Prov C doesn't match any of the suspects either. Also, the suspect is 16. That feels odd. So this is page 3. 1, 2, 3, page 8. Base, yeah. Okay, Sundial Base makes sense. Scorched Sundial Base? We seek what's the shade of truth. The 8. Okay, so I've got the picture of the map. We can rerun the map as well. Start at 8. Route 8. Depart. Turn left. It's 8, 7. Keep left. So 3 areas crossing, 2 Tanner Fork. Just 10. Turn right. Which is Oris Train Hall, yep. And then, so the numbers are correct. It's 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. So the numbers are correct, and they're put into the correct 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. So it is Prince Scorched Sundial Base. Okay, so Prince Scorched Sundial Base. I mean, if you're scorching a sundial base, magnifying glass, and metal detector, right? I think for the lighting thing, or the torch possibly. Maybe? Prince Scorched Sundial Base. I mean, that could be like, I'm the prince, you're telling me to scorch the sundial base. Other than that, is there anything else we can do? Anything else I can think of for today? No. So, if I go back to my list of things to do. Get behind the closed exhibit. Yep, but as we close. Sanctum Keys, wall and foundation. Yep. Library with magnifying glass. We've worked through that. Reservoir, boiler reservoir did that as well. So we did the classroom. So we've learned basic Aragen, I suppose. That might come in relevant at some point, but that'll have to wait until next time, folks. I don't think I've got anything else to do today. So I think we'll call it there. My copy of Roman rune there. Yeah, that'll have to do. No, well, hang on. There's a copy of, just to double check my Roman rune, because my Roman rune didn't actually copy the title page because I deemed it not relevant. More shame me. Just checking, have those lights remained lit? They have, okay. All I need to do is check that the introduction page follows the title page exactly. If it does, I'm going to call the episode there, because that guarantees that scorched is the correct word. And Prince Scorched Sundial Base seems to be what they want me to say. That code seems to be. We know where the sundial is, there's a base there. Scorched, we have a thing that can light things on fire. We have things that can light things on fire. So Roman rune is at the very end, isn't it? Roman rune is at the very, very end. Yeah, so Roman rune, page 1, introduction, yeah, so page 1, so what was it, page 13, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, scorched. Wait, word 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so scorched is the correct word. And prince seems to be the word before that. So, Prince Scorched Sundial. So, write down. Bring torch to sundial? Question mark. And we'll call it there, I think, folks. Got 20 keys. I was hoping to find access to the locker room or something, but no dice. No dice. I wonder if there's something you can do in the locker room with like 20 keys. Right. Get back to the entrance and we'll call it there. I keep saying I'll call it like there's any relevance to where we end, but I feel it's nice and appropriate to end it here. Because it gives my brain time to just compute some more things in case anything else needs computing. No, but I think we're good. Cool. Call it a day, folks. And we'll carry on next time. I don't know when to end this. I'll be honest with you, I do not know when to end this. There always seems to be more things to discover. A lavish campus, 8 classrooms and a library. We got all 8 classrooms though, which is nice. Items found 8. Rank reached 9. Steps taken 161. Considering we got weight room quite early, I suppose it did help the fact that you had 2 observatories triggering the apples are good. So by the time we finished, apples were worth 9 movement each. And we got like what? Something along the lines of 7 of those classrooms after we got the second observatory. Yes, we got classroom 1 here. That gave us an apple for 3 or whatever it was. We dropped that there. And classroom there, that gave us one of the good apples. 1 apple is good, so that gives us the 1 butt apple. We came over here, got the salt shaker there. So when we did everything else, every single other classroom was... That classroom was probably only butt by once, but that classroom, from then onwards, all the classrooms were butt by 2 apples or good stuff. So yeah, that worked out well for us. Right. Save and quit so I don't actually accidentally start a new one, and I'll catch you all next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.